Alright, time for a quick update on the Zebrawood table. It's definitely starting to come together, and I made some progress this weekend, and I want to show you what I've done. Alright, so here is the tabletop, and it's all glued up. Still have to sand it and dimension it a little bit, but it is come together nice. Really looks nice. So here's the bench. So I glued that together, ran it back through the planer, and still have to trim it down to its final dimension too, but it's we're making progress on that. So mainly what I did this weekend was more of the steel part of this, and you can see I got my the frame tacked up. It's not welded yet. It's just welded enough to hold it together. So I got a 1/4 inch thick 4-inch wide plate steel on the top, and I drilled some holes in it so I can mount the table to it. I've got the one bar that goes across, and then of course the part down here that makes up the H-brace. And over here is the bench. So I designed this to where it would fit underneath the kitchen table. So those two braces across the top are really not in the plan, but with just a 1-inch thick seat, I put it across the top without the braces on it, and it did kind of sink in the middle a little bit. So needed to reinforce that, so I went ahead and cut two pieces of steel and welded those in as well. Here's the scrap Zebrawood that I had, and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I glued it together and kind of went through the same process I did with the big table. And I'm making a little table for my mom just in time for Mother's Day. So this is going to end up being a coffee table for her. So lots more to do on the table. You got to finish all the welding on the bench and the frame. Then I've got to sand that down, paint it, prime it, paint it, and then I've got to, on the wood part, I've got to sand the wood down and then do the final dimensioning on both the bench and the tabletop, and then I'm going to put a chamfer on the bottom edge of the table and take it upstairs to finish it. What you doing there, Jake? What you doing, buddy? All right, stay tuned for more.